right, so today I'm just going to talk a little bit about code.org. It's a great website, something that you can push out for kids to do during asynchronous time, something they can work on their own, something kind of different, challenging. Some of the kids will probably really enjoy it. It is a coding website, so it's more math-based, visualization-based, and a lot of it's set where kids, if you create the class, and put it in, you'll be able to track, see what they're doing, and kids can do a lot of it on their own at their own pace. So the website's code.org, and if you want to go in, you click on sign in at the top right up here. You would click create an account if you haven't done that already. I'm going to sign into my account to show you how that works. And sign in. Once you're in here, you would create a section and enroll your kids in. So I'm going to create a section real quick. You can choose different kind of logins. One of them is Google Classroom. You just have to authorize your Google Classroom, connect it to your account, allow it in, and then any kid that's enrolled in your Google Classroom, let's see here, I'm going to pull this one here, choose that section, and then I would find a course. I can come through. There are a number of courses. So there are things for the elementary school. It tells you the expected or idea for grade level. Now, that being said, when I first started with sixth grade, I started my kids way down here because they did not have a lot of coding experience. It was relatively new to the kids. So I started them at an easy spot and then moved them up. You can see this pre-reader express course is for people that can't read. Express course kind of covers things from all of these. Or you can do them individually and just start them off in course B or course C or course D or wherever you want to start them. You can view the course so you can see it, and you can also view the lesson plans. So if you click on lesson plans, it's going to show you what that is, what they need to work on, different skills that are in there, and then it tells you what the lesson is. Some of them are unplugged activities, which are you're supposed to do whole class, and some of them are things kids work on their own, which is most of the lesson. Okay, so lesson 3 is all sequencing, skill building. It's on their own. Skill building, and sequencing is all on their own. Here's an unplugged one. That would be whole class. And you can decide if you want to do the unplugged activities or not, depending upon what you're working on. If you like a course, you would just assign that course to the kids in that particular class. Okay, so you can come through and look at the lesson plans. You can also view the course. So I'm going to look here at course B. It tells you what's in there. You can hide things. So this here is lesson 1 is an unplugged activity. If you don't want to do that, you can hide it. Okay, so that means the kids don't see it. Here's another unplugged activity. You can hide it, and it would just start the kids with the video and lesson 3. If you want to do those whole class, you can make them visible and tell them you're going to start them off, do that whole class, and then they would get started on lesson 3 whenever they get into the other part. So you can kind of choose how you want to do and what you want to assign. And you just click assign to selection. You would choose your class, assign to them, and then it's pushed out to your students over here. Okay. Once the kids are in the class, you can actually see, I'm going to go to an old class here. I'm going to go into one of my old classes. Let's see, this class here. You can see what they were assigned, and then you can see what they worked on and what they did. So you can actually see all of their progress and what they selected, what they did, and what they were working on. Okay, and then you can actually click on one student, and you can go in and it'll show you all of their progress activity, what they did, and where they left off, and what they worked on. Okay. So that's one of the things that I really liked about it is it shows you where the kids are, what they've worked on, and once you have that open, you can go from kid to kid, kind of see what they've done, what they've worked on, Are they where they should be? Are they doing it at all? And like I said, this could just be an enrichment activity, something like that that you're pushing out to the kids and having them do on their own time. Okay, so it's called code.org. It does integrate with Google Classroom, so you can pull those right in and you can set up any class, any period, and have kids go in and work on those computer science things, which what I found a lot of in here is a lot of problem solving and will help build some of their math skills as well. So there's a little bit of information about code.org if you're interested in giving it a try.